Welcome back to Chuck Shoes. Today we're going to make a cake out of one of my favorite books, 101 Things to Do with Cake Mix. This one is, this book is by Stephanie Ashcraft. I think it was published in 2000, 2002, somewhere back in that era. You can see from all the tabs, all the recipes I want to try out of this book. These are the ones I've tried. These are the ones I haven't yet. The very next page has one too, so I'm trying to keep that out of sight. But this is a death by chocolate cake. I had a lot of people, seen a lot of different recipes for death by chocolate cakes, but this one takes 3/4 cup of sour cream, 4 eggs, half a cup of water, half a cup of oil, 1 chocolate cake mix, 1 box of instant chocolate pudding, and 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and some powdered sugar. I didn't get the chocolate chips out yet. Oh, there we go. Dig into my drawer of goodies. There's the 1 cup mix, or the 1 cup measuring cup. Thought I had everything prepped and I forgot. Ooh, the big chocolate chips. A lot of times in these cakes, I prefer the smaller chocolate chips. There, you can see this. That looks like about a cup. It's good to be the cook. Or the king, however you want to reference that. See how many of you get that reference. All right, so we're done with the chocolate chips. All right, so in this, we need 3/4 cup of sour cream. There's a half a cup of water, half a cup of oil. You can see it's separated. And in this, I have 4 eggs cracked. I've already put the chocolate cake mix in the mixing pan there, or the mixing bowl, and the Jello is in there with it. So we are done with those. So it says to beat the sour cream, eggs, water, and oil together in a large bowl. The reason for this big large bowl, I am going to, and I didn't get my whisk out to do that with yet. One thing we are lacking here at Chuck Shoes is a teeny tiny little rubber spatula that can get down and get all this stuff out. All right, done with that. Now we'll, whoa, just about spilt that everywhere. Put the oil in. Done with that. And now the 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 eggs. Try not to drip on my cookbook too. And beat those together, it says. Let's go with this whisk. Bust those yolks up a little. Oh, I did not put my apron on. This could be bad. All right. So this is wanting me to mix these together in a large bowl and then pour the cake mix and instant pudding mix into this. I'm going to do this in this bowl and pour it in with into the cake mix and all that kind of stuff. That's about as good as it's going to get from this. That's all going to pour out of there really easily. Try not to drip onto my book here. All right, move those out of the way. Let's pull this forward a little bit more. And pour this into here. Yeah, I got nearly all of it. Getting quite a pile of dishes going here. I really don't like this new stand mixer. Yeah, wobbly that thing is. All right. And mix thoroughly. Doesn't say how long, it just says thoroughly. So we'll just let it go at that. Boy, it kicked a big cloud of dust out of there. All right, now we can kick it up a little higher. Oven's done. Meanwhile, this is also done in a Bundt pan. This is our family heirloom Bundt pan. I have no idea how old it is, but it has been around the block a few times. Supposed to grease and spray it. Supposed to grease it, it says, but you know, who does that anymore? Got about another minute. I usually let it go for 2 minutes. I don't think I've lost count. Big red spatula. Whoa, what? Look at that. That thing got nicked by something. Considering as old as these things are. Come on, Mr. Clock. It's amazing how long 1 minute is. Close enough. It's been 2 minutes. This is where the fun part begins. All right. Let's try to get some of this off of here. These spatulas, these paddles with the little fins on them, they really do a good job at mixing things up, but they hold on to cake mix like it's gold. And it is. So far, this is a pretty thick cake mix. All right, that's because it's going to get. All right, now I knocked some more cake mix powder in there, so I have to stir it in when I do this. Mix in the chocolate chips. You don't have to wash that. Now, you don't make an icing for this. I guess you could make an icing for this cake if you wanted, but you're supposed to just sprinkle it with powdered sugar when you're done. All right. This is where you wish you had a second set of hands. Sorry, folks, you can't see this. Well, that's a thick batter. Wow, that's thick. Maybe I should do that in my videos. I thought going through my head of a saying, and say maybe I should do that in the videos. See how many movie references I can work into videos and see how many people pick up on them. Like I'm not talking. I was going saying to myself, I'm not talking right now. I need to be talking. And I thought, no, I'm not talking because I have to concentrate. I have to concentrate. Pitch hitting for Pedro Barbone. How many got it? How many people are still watching the video to tell me they got it? Man, stuff is just, this is one sticky thick platter. All right, this. Try to smooth it around as best I can. Uh-oh. Looks like we're lower over here. Get some over there. Works for me. Try to get air bowls out of there. Not seeing any popping up, so get that out of the way. Sorry for the dirt and mess on that. The other half uses it last, and no, I got chocolate on the cookbook. All right. Bake it for 45 to 55 minutes or until a fork inserted into cake comes out clean. Not a toothpick, fork. Whew. Yeah, get a little further back in there than that. All right. Come on, clock. There we go. 45 minutes. Well, I'll be back then. Hi, everybody. I just realized I had the camera solo. You couldn't see me in this whole thing. Be back in 45 minutes, 55, whenever this thing is done. See what it looks like then. Well, it's been about 50 minutes now. I checked it at the 50-minute mark. I stuck toothpick in. It didn't come out real clean. So I put it in for a few more minutes. I'm going to do like they said, use a fork this time and see how it. Oh, that's still got a little. Yeah, that's still got a little coming out on it. All right. Let's put her back in for a few more. I really thought it had been done by that point, but it's not. So let's give her another 4 minutes and see how it does then. Be back then. Okay. Ooh, wobbly camera. Just chimed. It's probably been close to 55 minutes now. Let's see here. This part up here, that's crusty. All right. See if we can get this thing to come out clean. That came out clean. That came out clean. That's still, well, I think I went into a chocolate chip. That might be what I'm doing here. Come to think of it. All right, I'm calling it done. Turn that off. It says while it's still hot, to flip it onto a serving platter. I don't really have a round serving platter, but I do have this plate. And flip it on a serving platter while hot. When cool, sift powdered sugar over the top. Well, that's going to take a while to cool down. All right, so let's see if we can get it onto this plate. Oh, it released. How's that look? It really raised in the in the middle. How does that look? Don't need those anymore. What in the world is that? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells really good. It smells really chocolatey. All right. Now I got to let it sit there and cool for a while. And I don't know. The question is, do I flip it, cut it so it sits flatter, or do I just leave it like that? I'll probably just leave it like that. Just me and the other half going to be eating it. I'm not even going to share this with the neighbors. We'll be back when we do the powdered sugar. Well, it's been about an hour now. It's cooled. Got our big tub of powdered sugar out here. This is the other half's tub of powdered sugar. I never make anything with powdered sugar. And I had to put a new bag of powdered sugar in there because she used it all last time and didn't fill it back up. I am not very good at this. I am going to make a mess because I've really never done this before. So let's... Seems to be lacking right over there. How's that look? That looks pretty. That looks pretty darn good to me, if you ask me. If you ask me myself. I'm going to pause the video here, clean it up, powdered sugar everywhere, put the tub away, get it out of the way, and I'll be back and we'll cut into this, see what we got. All right, I've cleaned the mess up a little bit. Took the thumbnail photo. That was the main reason I had to pause. But let's cut a little chunk out of this and see what we got. I got my plates, my other half's plates. Nice, crisp. I did manage to get powdered sugar, powdered sugar literally everywhere while cutting that a minute ago, or cleaning over here. Oh, a bunch of chocolate chips right there in the center. So we got in the center of it. God, I hope it shows up better on camera than it does here because it's really dark in this room. But let's see what we got. Nice crispy outside on it. There were a lot of chocolate chips for this size cake. They're pretty good. This is really good. Good. It seems a little doughy right there, but it's not. It's just chocolate chip melted and oozed all through the batter, through the cake. It makes it look like it's not done. I can't find the camera lens there. Another good cake. Well, you try the Death by Chocolate cake. I don't know if it's deserving of that name or not. I've had more chocolate cakes. Um, my cherry chunk cake, that had more chocolate in it than this does, and that was a really rich cake. But if you make this cake, let me know what your thoughts on it is. Do you like it or not? Hopefully it turns out as nice as this one did. Like I said, I've never made this before. That turned out really nice. See you down the road till the next video.